Welcome to this evening routine designed to calm the mind and prepare the body for a restful evening and a nice sleep. So for this class, all you'll need is a block. And we'll start by coming into a cross-legged position. I'm using the block just underneath the sit bones, just to make the pose a bit easier and having the body fully relaxed. And we'll inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, bring the right hand down. Left arm comes over in a side bend, gazing towards the ceiling. And inhale, coming back up through center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, right hand comes behind you in a slight twist. And we use our inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale to twist a little bit further. And inhale, slowly coming back up through center, arms up. And exhale, twisting to the left. And inhale, coming back forward. And we'll bring our right hand to our left ear. Bring the left arm down straight for a slight neck stretch. And swapping out the arms. And interlacing the fingers, lightly resting the hands on the back of the head. And we'll bring our chin towards the chest. And bringing the arms back down. And we're going to take some super slow circles with the neck, coming all the way down and circling up with the chin. And then going the other way. And then removing the block, but keeping it nearby because we'll need it later. And we're going to come onto all fours in our tabletop. And from here, we'll bring the left foot forward, just coming into our low lunge. And we'll take a few breaths here. And on your next exhale, coming over into your half split. And just allowing the spine to round and the knee, nose comes towards the knee. Inhale, coming back forward. And we'll bring the left leg back. Walk the hands a bit further up the mat. Push back into your puppy pose, but just resting the forehead on the mat. Taking some deep breaths into the back ribs. On your next inhale, coming back to tabletop. And we'll bring our right leg forward into the low lunge. And exhale, coming over into your half split. Bringing the nose towards the knee. And inhale, coming back forward. And we'll bring the right leg back to our tabletop. We're going to do some slow cat-cows. So inhale, starting from the hips, arching the spine, gaze forward. Exhale, pushing away with the hands, rounding the spine. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. One more time. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round. And coming back to a neutral spine. And we'll inhale, bring the left arm up. Exhale, threading it under the right arm, coming onto the back of the shoulder, bringing the right arm up. In, thread the needle, turning the gaze and the chest towards the ceiling. And inhale, slowly back up. And we'll repeat on the other side. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, thread it through. And inhale, push back up. And we'll bring the feet together, knees out wide. Press back into a child's pose. Again, a couple of deep breaths into the back ribs. And just walk the hands over to the right, pushing the left bum cheek down to the left heel. And then walking over to the left. And slowly coming back up, and we'll make our way onto our backs, bringing your block with you. Keeping the feet flat on the floor, knees bent. And with your block just to your side, we're going to push the hips up into our bridge. We're going to bring the block underneath the tailbone, so at the bottom of the spine. And you can do it on any level, so either keeping it low, or you can bring it up onto the higher level, whatever's comfortable, and just opening up the arms and allowing the hips to sink into the block. And we'll stay here for a few breaths. If you want to stay here a bit longer, then feel free to pause the video. Otherwise, lift the hips, move the block from out under, bring this back down, hug the knees into the chest, pushing the lower back down into the mat. And releasing the legs. And we'll just come slightly sit up, grabbing the block, and we'll place the block along the spine. So this might take a bit of adjustment, but you want to lean back, and as you do so, the neck should hang over the end of the block into our fish pose, relaxing out the arms and maybe straightening out the legs. And come out using your hands to lift up the head. Again, option to stay here a bit longer. If you want to, it can be a super nice pose after a long day. Otherwise, removing the block. And we'll sit with our legs straight. And inhale, bring the arms up. And exhale, come over into our forward fold. Starting with a straight spine. You can use a strap around your feet or just placing your hands further up the legs. And as you lower down, allowing the spine to round and the head to come towards the knees. And inhale, slowly rolling back up, making your way back down onto the mat. bringing the right knee into the chest, or the left knee. Doesn't matter which one you do first. And then crossing it over in our supine twist, gazing to the opposite side. Coming back through center, grabbing the opposite knee and twisting. Coming back through center, bringing the arms up overhead, and stretching all the way from the toes to the fingertips. Maybe taking some circles with the wrists and the ankles. And to finish off, we're going to do our legs up. So either using your block or a pillow under the hips, or you can just put your feet up against a wall or a chair. Coming back, just lifting the legs up. And just opening the arms out here. And we'll stay here for a few minutes. It's a really great pose just to calm the nervous system, drain all the fluids from the lower body. And if at any point it becomes uncomfortable, you can just lie down in your Shavasana. We're going to bring the attention to the breath. Just noticing your inhale and your exhale. And slowly start deepening the breath. You can place your hand on your belly, right hand on the belly, left hand on the chest over the heart. As you inhale, feel the belly rise. Exhale, feeling it lower. And we'll inhale for the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. And just keep going at your own pace for a few more rounds of breath. And now, wherever you are, bring your attention to the space between the eyebrows, the third eye center, and just taking a breath into this space. Moving across to your left eyebrow and into the left eye. Just taking a breath into that area, feeling any tension dissolve. Over to the right eyebrow, the right eye. And to the right temple, the right ear. Across the right jaw, noticing if it's tense or clenching, just allowing it to relax. Over to the left temple and the left ear, across the left jaw, and coming to the front of the neck, feeling the breath in the throat. Again, allowing any tension stored here to go away. And across the left collarbone and the front of the left shoulder. And bring your attention down the front of the left arm, into the palm of the hand. And then feel the back of the left hand on the floor. And come up the back of the left hand. And come up the back of the left arm. To the back of the shoulder, feeling it sink heavy into the mat. And across to the back of the right shoulder. Down the back of the right arm. And into the palm of the right hand. And bringing your attention up the front of the right arm. To the front of the shoulder and the collarbone. And then bringing your attention to the heart center, around the middle of the chest. Taking a deep breath here. And then coming to the top of the head. Slowly coming down the back of the head. To the top of the spine at the neck. Slowly, vertebra by vertebra, bringing the attention down the spine, between the shoulders, into the mid-back, and all the way down the lower back. And then at the bottom of the spine. And if you still got your legs up, maybe now's a good time to come down into your savasana or into a seated position. We'll bring our hands back onto the belly and the chest. Take 3 deep breaths. And you can stay here for as long as you like, but this is where I'll end the practice today.